Oh,
Ooh,
punches?
Go, buddy.
Mate, they're having a fight outside Bondi Surf Club right now.
Go, boys, go! Who are you?
Bag thief, welcome to Bondi.
We are the Bondi Rescue Lifeguards.
And today we are reacting to the top bag thieves at Bondi.
Let's get
into it.
We've had a complaint from a guy that keeps checking people's bags and things.
And we saw what he was doing, walking around bags, and then within another 20 seconds, he'd picked a bag up.
Gee, it's good when you spot them in the act.
Feels good.
Yeah, you know,
Feels real
and
good.
you're just onto them, and they still think that they're under the radar. They don't know that people or we are watching them.
Yeah.
I've been lucky over the years to catch a few.
You had some good chasers.
Some good chasers. But unfortunately, a lot of the time, people do get their stuff stolen.
Corey makes a polite approach.
How are you, mate? All good? Hey, just had someone just sort of complaining that you've been stalking people's bags.
Yeah, I just got it.
Is that your bag?
Yeah. I just got it.
I just want to make sure, just because someone brought
sweet.
it to our attention, that's all.
I probably just walked to the beach down there. That's it.
So 2 towels.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
No, it's in the towel.
Okay. You could just see like the way he was answering.
Yeah, it's tough.
You just got to keep peppering them though.
Yeah.
He's just straight up lying.
Because there's no such thing as a smart thief.
So where's your car keys?
He's got it. He drove it.
You said it was your car. You said
we drove
you said it was your Commodore.
He drove
Stumped.
it. Like, what is it? We got a Commodore.
They stand out like a sore thumb sometimes, and they'll deny it till they die that they haven't done anything wrong, but you just got to keep peppering them and keep questioning them, because they'll get themselves stuck and they'll try and get themselves out, and they're just going backwards the whole time.
Yeah,
so
you're right. You keep peppering with questions, and then you kind of take mental note of what they've said.
Yeah.
And then when you ask a different question similar, and they give you a different answer, then you hit them hard with the.
And as soon as they start firing up, you're like, you're in the wrong.
You're in the wrong, mate. Come with me.
The man drops the bag and says he will come back with his friend. Amateur detectives Corey and Jethro aren't falling for the trick.
Yeah, that's a classic one. Corey just did so well then as a detective, amateur detective as they say. Just going in calm, diagnosing that's not his towel, second towel, and then says it's his car, referring back to when he said it.
Yeah, he asked
it's like nailed it. Yeah.
He asked all the right questions. He's seen it before. He just got stumped. And he dropped the bag, like that's just killed him.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, my mate will pick it up later. You're accusing them without accusing them.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we letting him go? Because he's out of here, mate.
Go, boys, go! Who's winning in the foot race? Jeff or Corey?
Jeff's go.
He's chasing him now up onto Campbell Parade.
Corey's beating Jeff.
And he started bolting. I was like, right. And he's turned on me like as if he was going to go, and I was like, mate, you can run as far as you want, as long as you want. I said, but I'll run you down, mate.
Oh, that's classic.
You never know how far to go with that.
No.
Like he's chasing a thief. He's dropped evidently the bag, and then we're leaving the beach unattended.
Yeah.
And how far do you go? Like I've seen guys run all up Campbell Parade, like North Bondi, South.
I've had a similar situation where
you're all day.
I've had a bag thief take off with a bag. This guy was running pretty hard, and we're on the burst, and I was just really softly speaking next to him, holding my breath and like speaking really calm, going, mate, you could run to Timbuktu. You ain't getting away from me, mate.
You got up here, Campbell Parade.
We got up to Campbell Parade, Lamrock Avenue, and he literally, this is exactly what he did. I just said, mate, you can keep running. You can run to Bondi Junction for all I care, but I'm going to be here with you. We're a team now. And he just stops, and he just goes, he's defeated. If you're going to be a bag thief, you're going to be on the burst. You want to make sure you're fit and healthy.
None of them seem to be.
Nah, none of them do.
Sure enough, the thief, overweight and unfit, runs out of stamina.
And he's like,
it's always the way.
Just walking with you.
Local undercover police arrive on the scene.
Thank you.
What?
Old mate in the background. No love.
Understand that? Mate, that guy's face was priceless. He was just sat there and was like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
And Corey, he's fit.
He's fit.
So fit.
1 hour later, a man approaches the tower, shirtless and unable to locate his belongings.
Sometimes you get the tourists that have their passport, their wallets, their phones, their money that they've exchanged, you know, priceless items. You know, there's once where someone's bag got stolen, there's passport, ashes from one of their friends, and so on, and unfortunately it's just gone.
It's all gone.
That's it.
There's nothing in.
So it's really, really sad, but in this case it's a really happy moment when we've caught these bag thieves and the person's come up.
We just had a report from Bondi Surf Life Saving Club. They just reported a guy behaving a bit suspiciously. Yeah, the way he's sussing things out. He's walking through the crowd.
How good were those cameras?
They were good.
To us, he looks suspicious, so we're going to keep...
Once again, Chapo has not aged.
He might be looking for something he's lost on the beach, or he might be looking to find something.
Don't take the bag.
Don't,
please don't.
Stop. You really want them not to be the person you think they are. Prove me wrong. I'd rather you were just looking for your own
Make
bag.
me feel bad for thinking. Exactly.
I hate that I'm thinking you're a thief. Oh my God, you're a thief.
Yeah.
Now here he goes.
There he goes.
He's on.
Go Chapo, he's yours, mate.
Bag. Chapo's running.
Oh, horrible.
I've never caught it.
What was Jesse doing in the back there?
Did we get a delivery of Crispies?
Yeah.
They could have a knife, or they could be extremely violent.
Isn't it funny how sometimes we get lost in what our job is to make sure the water and the beach is safe, but just having the cameras rolling on this guy still in this bag, how much they stick out. So if you see someone doing something dodgy, everyone's looking towards the ocean, you got someone looking back or walking back up and down, just keep an eye on them and let us know, and we'll keep an eye on them, because we do have all the cameras to follow people, and more times than not, coppers come and ask for that footage that we have filmed, and in this case, caught red-handed.
Here we go. Who's for Chapo?
Chapo's running.
Go, chap.
Wait, mate. It's not your bag. It's not your bag.
It's not your bag.
Come on.
Straight up.
It's come pretty willingly.
I'm allowed to hold you. I'm allowed to hold you. Okay, I've been watching you for 20 minutes and you just stole that bag. Okay? Why'd you do that for, mate? I didn't want you to do it. We've been watching you. No.
He's such a good man.
What's your mate's name? What's your mate's name? Whose bag is it? Whose bag is it?
This is just one of those difficult situations. You got a bag thief, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Like, he could have easily just let that one, like, I don't want to get close to him, I don't want to put myself in danger.
Sure.
And chased after him to a certain point, and then probably would have gotten away with it.
Yeah.
But obviously Chapo is like, I don't know how many people you'd go up to and just grab on the wrist like that and bring them with you.
Again,
you never know what they're going to, like, he could easily just do something to Chapo.
Fully. And again, you don't know.
Yeah.
Like you said he thought it was mine. How
Yeah.
bad would you feel? Open it up. ID, that's
it's his brother. I've been looking for his brothers the whole time.
But again,
they had the camera. They saw him sit, wait.
It was opportunistic, and then he bolted. He was so relaxed all day, and then he sprinted.
Exactly.
What's your mate's name?
Lord Jackson.
Lord Jackson? Yeah. Wrong bag. I didn't need to scream at him and yell at him. He was in enough trouble as it was. How old are you? 19. I don't know what position he is in. You don't know whether he is extremely poor. It must be a horrible position to have to steal.
You are conflicted because, like, we're not there to stop thieves and stuff like that. Lucky we are there, but our job is to watch the water, and you kind of have this moral dilemma in you whether, you know, to step it up a notch or bring it back, and you kind of try and see the whole picture. And like, some people who are doing this stuff, like, a lot of the time they're just rat bags, and then the other times they're just down on their luck and they're just trying.
Yeah. In this situation, this guy's been clearly caught. He's come willingly. There hasn't been any scuffles. Chapo's safe. He's in the tower. Yeah. There's no point berating and yelling and screaming and making this guy uncomfortable. He already knows he's, like you said, he's up a creek with no paddle. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you still treat people with respect, no matter what they've done, and you talk to them as a human being.
Yeah, for sure.
On a busy afternoon, a reported theft.
I remember this one.
I left my bag on the beach and someone was like,
the old Find My iPhone.
Look for suspicious activity. But something else is on the hunt. Satellites. Maxi uses a...
You didn't give up on this one, did you?
Nah.
You were relentless.
Just about here, mate. Somewhere around here.
But locating the phone doesn't appear an exact science. Undeterred, the super sleuth persists.
Young there.
Tech hunt. The tracking signal is now back on the beach.
I didn't realise technology was that good when you were doing this.
Mate, this is a long time ago. When the iPhones come out.
The signal moves. And so does Maxi.
I should have become a police officer, not a firefighter.
No, you're in the right line now, mate. You're in the right line.
I love being a firefighter, but you know, this sort of policing's all right, isn't it?
You can just do it when you come down to the beach.
Yeah.
Your bag,
It's not mine.
Oh, here he is.
the phone's still on the bag. We've been watching your
I don't know
location.
where I must bring this.
No, you didn't bring it.
I do remember this gentleman, and he was quite a character. When he was taking bags, he had the phone on him. So he was going up into the pavilion, doing his thing, going back, getting another bag.
Take the bags around the back of the pavilion, and take what they want and just leave the bags.
Lifeguards have no powers of arrest, but the man assists.
It's not mine, this one. You know?
Why do you have it, mate?
The man is adamant he didn't steal the phone and bag.
I find this.
I find I didn't steal.
That's a classic one. I thought it was my bag. I thought it was my friend's bag. Like, it's just, you've heard it 100 times.
Yeah.
And it's like, if it's true, how do you disprove it?
Yeah.
I thought it was my friend's bag. Like, it's a classic excuse, but he's shitting himself. Imagine traveling in a different country and then
trying to do it,
pinching a bag.
He wouldn't know what he's up for as well. He's 2 weeks into Australia.
It's crazy.
Couldn't even imagine going to Europe and thinking I'm being held custody. Like, what's going to happen to me right now?
It's unheard of. You're meant to have the time of your life, not to be down on your luck to steal bags.
Look at me.
Look. See that message? See that message? I can see you. Police are on the way.
Can I speak one thing?
Eugene is an Italian backpacker. He's been in Australia for 2 weeks.
I was quite young in this video, but we're trained as lifeguards to take in as much information as possible and letting this guy talk. You know, he's explained to me why he had this bag. But you can tell by the mannerisms of this gentleman up and about, touching me, panicking.
He's carrying on a bit.
He is carrying on.
Is this Bondi Police?
The owner of the bag and phone arrives.
He's a young kid too.
Yeah, he was.
Poor bugger.
His phone.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, one question. Why this is near my...
He's just putting the blame straight on him.
This guy clearly kept defending that he has done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And this poor kid went for a surf. Luckily, it was one of the new iPhones at that time, and he had the technology to find my iPhone. It does come in handy a bit.
Bloody oath it does. But yeah, I feel sorry, he's a kid, and then this bloke's sort of
throwing it back on him.
Why
is your stuff near my stuff?
That was just like the plain example. Panicked, trying to get out of it, knows he's done the wrong thing, got caught in the pavilion, and just throwing everything. Sorry's like trying to be friends now, like to the guy, blaming him for putting it near him.
He looked like that wasn't his first rodeo.
Nah.
He has done that before.
He looked confident in stress.
He flipped it to like, why did you put my bag, your bag next to my bag? I thought, I had to steal it. Like, what choice did I have?
But suddenly, there's a commotion.
Man, Aaron Buchan.
Hey.
There's another chase. I've been involved in a few.
Oh, was that who?
Ace.
Oh, that sounds gnarly. So we actually get a lot in summer. We get a lot of this. But now what they do is they come in groups of 4 or 5 and they work as a team and then they send it through their hands. It's crazy how much effort they go through to steal a bag that they have no idea what's in it.
Yeah, very sophisticated. They might profile someone, they might follow someone that is wearing nice shoes or nice shirt, and then they just wait for that person to go for a swim, and then they just strike.
3 teenagers have been reported stealing on the beach.
Where's your mate going, you reckon?
The victim is Luciano, a 22-year-old backpacker from Italy.
When I was about to reach...
Some Italians in my night.
Few Italians.
So then I'm trying to open it, and the guy took the phone off.
Meanwhile, Azza has caught a second suspect behind the pavilion. Back at the town.
He saw from when he stacked it.
Turning nasty.
Put the camera across. Smash it!
I'm sorry, like that. So you caught thieving, and then you start swearing and carrying on. Where are the parents? I'm sorry. If my mum or dad saw that video, not only have I robbed someone, but I'm going to be an absolute dickhead after the fact.
Yeah.
Dean's really holding his cool there.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a minor, it's a kid.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to do anything silly. In this next scene here, if you just keep playing, you'll see him try and shape up to Dean, and Dean is trying to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah. Situations like this, especially young kids, they can't control their emotions. They've got two levels, there's nothing and there's red.
Yep.
There's nothing in between. And so often, and I've seen it, these kids, they hit the roof and because they know they've been caught, they're in trouble.
And you know, at that age, they probably think that their lives might be over.
Exactly.
You know?
And then so they go from being so hot-headed to this kind of, the adrenaline wears off and they
the reality hits.
Down.
Yeah.
They break down and they just turn to water. So it's like, I don't know, it would be interesting to see what happens, but from first-hand experience, they go from up here to down here, even lower. Because, yeah, they're scared, they're kids.
Get the camera off my front drop, yeah!
Hoppo and Terry caught the third suspect.
That's hairy.
Little hoods.
It's grand. Pull your head in, maybe you'd learn a lesson out of it.
Had his phone in the back. He had his phone and he gave it back.
Well, that's all right then. The police are going to come down, that'll work for you. You said you've done nothing wrong, you've done nothing wrong.
How old are you guys? 13. Guys, have you IDs? No? Do you know why you're here? We took the phone. You took a phone.
You can see he's starting to get upset. Now the come down's starting to happen and the reality sets in of, you know, I might be arrested here. I might not be able to go home tonight. Or, you know, is this going to be on my record for when I go for a job one day? So all these things start playing
They
your mind.
catastrophise the situation, even though what they've done is crap, but...
Yeah.
You two, stay put.
What the police just said, he's going to take him to the truck. You know, this could be a lesson learned. This could be a turning point for these kids. And I like to think, you know, if we could do a 17-year reunion to where these kids are now, I'd like to think, you know, that
You'd either shake your hand or slap you.
Bisho's just radioed through. There's a guy who's come up to him saying that there's a couple of people who have been getting around the beach looking a bit suspicious.
I appreciate it. We'll keep an eye on.
His name's Hayden and he's been onto these guys.
So it always happens when we're packing up.
Let's see if they take the red one. You watch.
It's so good when you see it happen.
Red one. I've taken the red as well.
Both of them.
We're not the only ones watching the bag thief. Hayden is also on the case.
Yes.
Go boys. Get down there. Oh, they're on the burst.
They've split up. Guys gone one way, girls gone the other.
Got him, bloke's just fronted him.
Oh, punches?
Go, buddy.
Mate, they're having a fight outside Bondi Surf Club right now.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, it's Reidy. I thought it was Reidy.
I don't think the crook was expecting a punch up on the promenade. He bit off more than he could chew.
Wow. You don't see that often.
Chasing him out the back of the surf club. They've gone behind the bucket list.
Go Whip.
You're caught, buddy. Just relax.
This is robbery.
This is robbery.
Yeah, people came from all
Well, the parkies are in there.
Parkies, you had lifeguards, you had people from the public.
There we go. There's the Superman carry.
Superman carry.
Charging you cunts for assault.
That's it,
Whip.
Whip.
Buddy.
Police, please.
It's a prime example. People that distill bag thieves are like that exact person. They get aggressive, try fight, act like they're still innocent when they're clearly not, and then go to innocent standbys and just start taking swing.
And look at all that. There's a parky there.
Yeah.
It's good when you get the strength of numbers because that was pretty violent confrontation. You're thinking, that's not my bag. I don't want to get punched out. He did the right thing, the brave call, and now he's gone.
For every bad person in the community, there's another good one. Stopping them.
Call.
The situation's off the beach. Reidy is on the phone to the police and he's watching south corner.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're monitoring the radio, you're watching the water, you're talking to police. You could have 3 or 4 things going on in Central.
The job's still on and watching
the job's
water.
still on.
With a citizen's arrest, you can only use reasonable force. If you go further than that, then he can get off scot-free and you can be in some trouble.
Come on, mate. Who are you?
Bag thief, welcome to Bondi.
Thank you for watching.
Check out the Bondi Rescue channel for more videos just like this.